Hi, I'm Annie. I'm the kits designer for Paper Source, and today we're going to be making simple pop-up place cards with rubber stamping. And here are some examples of some of the place cards that we have. Here we're using any stamp that has some nice bold imagery. So you can use botanicals, some strong graphics, or even some nice flourishes like this one here. And today we're going to be doing our large rose rubber stamp, and we're going to be making this place card here. So what you're going to need is the rubber stamp of your choice, some inks of your choice. Here I'm using two different colors, place cards, again, in a lot of different color varieties. You're going to need a nice sharp craft knife and a self-healing cutting mat. So right now, as I'm about to get ready to stamp, I want to make sure that I have a piece of paper covering my cutting mat to keep it nice and clean. Because this technique that we're going to be doing a little bit of bleeding off the edge, and so you want to keep your mat nice and clean, and you don't want to get ink all over it. Now, when I'm using two different colors of ink in the same color family, I generally tend to like to use the lightest color first and then go to the darkest color. That way it's a little bit easier if you don't want to have to clean right away in between. It's just a little bit better to use lighter color first and then dark color. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the pink, and I'm going to be rubber stamping two pink flowers first and then the red one. So I'm going to take my rubber stamp, which is this rose, large rose, and I'm going to lightly ink, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp two pink and one red slightly off the edge of the place card. Re-ink just a little bit. And so for this top one, I'm going to make sure that I come off onto the fold, or just right above the fold here. So I'm going to rubber stamp about halfway or more, right at the fold line, like so. And then to take any excess ink, just as a quick tip, you can just go ahead and blot off that excess ink, and then go right to your next color. Again, lightly stamp. And I'm going to create this little red rose here, so I'm just going to go ahead and overlap like so. So now your image is going to look just like this. And from here, if you want to make the line just a little bit more defined so it's easier to see, go ahead and fold your place card like so. So now we're going to go ahead and open your place card back up. And with a really sharp craft knife, new blade and all, you're just going to carefully cut all the way around your rose. And so you're going to start right at your fold line and continue to cut. And another tip with cutting is that I never place my fingers in front of my craft knife. I always have my hand away from the motion of the blade, so as not to accidentally cut myself from a knife that's just slipping. And don't be afraid to pick up your place card, turn it, and just cut really carefully in small little movements. Okay, so here I went from edge to edge of the fold of the score, and when you fold it, your flower remains popped up. And there you have it, a simple pop-up place card with rubber stamping treatment.